take a walk. Junk versus junk, I guess. When is it junk? And when is it raw material? This is my last video probably of the year. This year anyways. Not all of this is mine. This in particular section, not much of it is, but this is the old timer's place out back. He's old, hence being an old timer. He's been collecting for many years. About 2 years ago, maybe 3 now. There's some good stuff, see. I tried to get that off of him. It's from like 1904. He wanted more than I was gonna pay for it, but he likes, that's the kind of stuff he likes. It's, I don't even know what the hell you'd call it. It's just a cast iron. I don't know what the hell, but Rolly G likes this. It's a the Gale Baldwin improved number 16 in silage and fodder cutter. 1904. Just a cover off of our old agricultural, but that's just, I mean, that's not junk. That's cool. A lot of old agricultural implements, harrows or whatever, some rims, wagon wheel rims. You know, there's a cedar there, some cast iron, whatever. Some of this stuff is mine. Old bed frame, I got a couple of those. I got my own agricultural implements. It's actually a pretty nice old bed frame. Some of this stuff I remember. Oh, watch out for that, Jesus. Some of the stuff I remember where I got it, some of it I don't. Some architectural salvage pieces, I got those in Brimfield. I don't know, 7 or 8, 10 years ago. I bought a lot of stuff come out of barns, but I bought that at an antique store. It's a nice, it's been out here at Rolly's for quite a while. Unfortunately, I had to find it a new home. It was in my shed, and I had a shed. It's hard to see, but this might be getting kind of long, and it'll probably be kind of boring unless you're into this kind of stuff, I guess. Just some more agricultural pieces, a little more harrows. Believe it or not, this was all filled at one time. I don't know, 3 years ago, Rolly G scrapped 35 tons. 35 tons. Like, those are mine, the grates are mine, that's mine. I don't think that is, I think that's his. Just cast iron stove parts. It's just, you know, stuff. Those are old wooden wagon wheel rims. Yeah, there's that too. There's a tractor trailer. Probably half of what's in there is mine. More wagon wheels. This is wood. This is all wood. Cool, like slabs and underneath the trailer's a bunch of wood too, and chainsaws. You know, just some cast iron pieces, and what the hell's under here? I don't remember. All chainsaws. Yeah, it's like chainsaws and pipe. That's Rolly's. This is Rolly's. He likes license plates too, but this crap is mine. Believe it or not, that's a piece of abstract art. That's just one piece of it. Some bases. I believe there's more wood under here. Plywood. It's reasonably warm for the last day of the year. It's probably 38. Maybe it's 40 by now. I should have looked at my phone and I didn't. Used to be a lot more stuff out here. A lot of it's gone. But there's still some cool stuff laying around. There's all kinds of sewing machine bases and bases. We made a lot of tables that we liked. Bases or things that could be repurposed into bases. So we have quite a bit of that kind of stuff. Sewing machines, their bases, these pedestal bases, cast iron. We like cast iron, both of us do. Some old copper, patinified, I don't know if that's a word, but old copper, we were going to use them to make tables. There's more sewing machine bases and just parts. We're going to use the copper pipe as legs for tables and stuff like that. I was going to make some trellises, and I used to have a good supply of it, but I actually had to get rid of it. This is like an old portal. It is, as you can see, broken. Somerville, Mass. FB Jones, and then it also opens up like that as well. Oh, I don't want to drop it and break it, but there's just cool shit. Stove parts. We're gonna do something cool. That was a bird cage holder. We're gonna repurpose it into some kind of abstract art, but just look, wheels. Just, you know, move some leaves and look what you find. Some homemade like sheds. The old timer made this out of like solar panels. We had a rack back here, more bases and some weights. But yeah, he made this all by himself too. Take a peek in because it's not watertight. We do have most things covered in plastic, but there's a bunch of lights actually and stuff. I gotta come out here because this is all my crap. That's part of the abstract piece from back there. Old drafting table base. It's a planter that we made. A couple of just, I don't know, it's my stuff. It's hard to, I don't know, this is difficult sometimes, and there's just more. Let me see if I can get in here without. This is a lot of agricultural, pieces, some lamps, lamp parts, old barn beams, you know, pieces of, it's like a hay, not a hay rake, a hay bale thing. I don't remember. But there's just, stuff. Junk. Vices, more vices, old implements. That's the old barn, the track. That's the wheels for it. More bases, stove. Big saw blade. I had big aspirations for stuff, but there's a base to an old scale. Like that, I can probably get rid of that. That's like an old barber's chair. What the hell am I doing with that? I don't know. I could probably get rid of that, but just the stuff. Oh, look at the light. That's kind of cool. Makes for a cool shot, but it's hard to see. More bases. This will get turned into a piece of abstract sculpture. We did a, I don't know, like what do we call it? I don't know if we actually named it, but we used that as the base, and Rolly didn't like it, so we did something. He made a different one, but that's gonna turn into something. But I don't know. What am I gonna do with this stuff? This is actually really nice. It's a heavy base. Just needs to be cleaned up, power washed or something, sandblasted or something. It's hard to see because it's blending in with the background, but I don't know. We got some stuff out here. These are just different planters and stuff, trying to keep them under cover that we made. This is Milky the Milk Can Man. This is the original. The one I have in my oh, you can't really see that well. The one that's in the abstract sculpture garden. Oh no, he's the original. This is, which one? No, this is the original one. This is the original Milky. He's a planter. The one that has the head at the abstract sculpture garden, that was the second one we did. But it's just stuff. We gotta watch where I'm walking to. I'm gonna fall and freaking crack my head open. Start the new year. Some nice old patio, vintage patio tables. This is a nice one, actually. This is a high-end designer from the 50s. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I got one of his right there. That's one of his like chaise lounges too. What the hell was that guy's name? They're high-end. Believe it or not, that's like $1,000 sitting right there. I'm not motivated by money. I am not at all. I mean, I like it. I'd like to have more of it, but it's not what motivates me. There's more to life than money. But this was a bunch of wheels and old, those are nice old industrial legs. They're gonna make tables with them, matching tables, and full of big ideas. These are nice too. These are pretty valuable. The downside is that they've been repaired. No, it's not a repair. It's just a plate that's on it. But those are nice. But all kinds of different wheels, pulleys, more sewing machine bases. There was more of these, I thought, but maybe the leaves are covering them. I thought there was more, like right there, but I don't know. All right. Oh. Again, this is going to be a long video. I'm almost done. We're on the walk back now. I try to come out here fairly often because if I don't, I forget what's out here, and a lot of this is mine, not all of it. You know, like this was pieces for like art. We were gonna do sculptures, and there's just, I don't know. But I do try to come out here so I don't forget. A kind of old fire extinguisher, hydrant. That's I think that's going to end up in my sculpture garden too. I think I'm going to bring that out there. This thing is unbelievably heavy. It is old too. I don't know if it's dated. Oh my God, I can't even move. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, let's see. Oh my God. I'm going to fucking drop it on my fucking foot or something. It's filling up with water. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Something just smacked my finger. I thought it was like a... Oh, God. I thought it was like an animal or something. Whacked my finger. All right. I think I'd like to bring that to my sculpture garden. Some of this is mine. Some of it's not. That is the old cast iron mailbox. It's hard to see under there, but there's a bunch of stuff. That's a really old, like, it's out of an old barn. And I don't know. I guess I gotta throw things away. It's sometimes hard to throw stuff away, but that's all filled with stuff under there. But there's a peek into mine. That's full too. I won't open it up. Rolly might not like that if you open it up because a lot of his stuff's in there too. But that's basically out in the back 40 at Rolly G's. This wasn't very exciting. This is just a little walk in the woods and scoping out some of my junk. I got too much stuff, probably 3 storage units as well as half of that thing. And this thing right here, yep, that's mine. It's full as well. I just got too much stuff and I need to do something about that. But I'm Rustic Guy. I hope you have a good new year. I appreciate you watching. If you made it all the way through this, I appreciate it. And please be safe. Thanks for watching.